What can I do for you? Here to make another deal.
I mean, we can in the meantime. Just happen to find another door that led to you.
It wouldn't happen to be at the guild hall, now would it?
Oh, so you can tell from where we enter?
Nope, I was actually told stuff ahead of time. I'm just fucking with you. Listen up. I have a message for you. Are you ready?
Sure.
Be sure to be ready. It's pretty heavy. They said
I'm ready.
That you owe me all your money. Roll me a sense motive. He is absolutely probably trying to fuck with you. Maybe. Depends how well you roll.
Damn mimics.
What'd you get?
19.
Alright, well he got like 10. Yeah, he's fucking with you. He's trying to see if he can get some money out of you.
I raise one eyebrow and look at him. You sure that's what they told you?
Alright. No. They told you that whoever gets to come in here first... This was, well, time's weird for me. It doesn't really work the same as it does out there. But not too long ago, they had informed me that whoever comes in here first and is willing to, quote, pay the price, gets the guild hall. They get to be the new guild. Doesn't that sound great? I don't know what that means. I'm a talking chest inside of absolute darkness that pukes up stuff when I get to eat. But that's what I was told to convey.
No, I'm not there, but we should totally take it.
Do you know what the price is?
Well, it depends. What do you think the giant guild hall is worth?
It's probably worth more than what I have on my single person.
Oh, that's no fun. Give me a price. Is it worth a copper? A gold? 10,000 gold? A celestial gem? Perhaps your own life?
Well, we've got a pretty nice spot in the Unity. It's a nice city. It's a fairly sized building. Good accommodations.
Ah, that does sound pretty nice.
Because we are going to have to customize it ourselves. I still need to leave a bit of gold for that. I could easily say 500.
Alright, 500 platinum it is.
You're funny. I was thinking more 500 gold. If I use the platinum, I could probably buy the entire city and then some.
Well, how about this? I'll take the 500 gold, but it's going to cost you one more itty-bitty two things.
I'm listening.
I want something to drink it down with, and I do love me a good Cat's Grace potion. No, it doesn't make me move. They just taste really good to mimics. Or at least to me. I guess I've never met another mimic. This has been my life. Anyway. The other thing is, I'd love to have a Black Star Sapphire. Because then I can embed it after I eat it into my body, and I can look beautiful.
Remember that for when we have to fight the gazebo.
Wait, what?
So a Black Star Sapphire and I'll hold out 2 potion to Cat's Grace. One of these, right?
Yes, that would be that right there.
I'll be back shortly. I just need to go see if I can get that stone for you.
Okay, I mean, I don't think they're super rare. I don't think.
I just don't have one on me.
Right. No, now he's talking to himself like, I don't think I made it. Was that not the right gem? Should I have asked for a bigger, more expensive one? Shit.
Well, I'll
He's
be
just
off.
talking to himself. Okay. So you walk through the door?
I burst through the door.
Alright, you quickly go through the door and Arim. In front of you, the door closes ever so gently as Tucson decides to see whether or not this works the same. And after barely a second, it just springs the fuck open and he rushes out.
Blackstone Sapphire.
What?
Do we have a Blackstone Sapphire?
I don't think so.
Black Star.
Black Star Sapphire.
Why?
We need it.
For
The guild.
what guild? We have our own guild.
Okay, so you know how that one thing happened last time we came out with a bag full of treasure? This room's the same. And I need currently what I have on me, including a Black Star Sapphire, and we will own the guild.
Is Octomodus not coming back then?
Doesn't seem like that, at least for a long time.
Oh, I know we got some stones from the dungeon. We could check out the cart, see if there's one in there.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know where we would even get one here. Well, someone else in our party has one on them.
I mean, if we don't find one, we can always head towards the Dwarven district. They have a giant pit. They might have ran across one.
True. I don't know, maybe Belisar here has one.
He looks at you. Sorry there, kid, but I don't have anything on me. I've got a very small collection of items that technically exist and technically don't. He motions forward and summons a sword again, and then makes it disappear to show you what he means by it technically exists and technically doesn't.
Does he even have clothes?
Yeah. Or at least as far as you can tell, he's got on a cloak. And it looks like every now and then from his arms and legs, he's got on what appears to be leather armor. You're pretty sure he's much more about being the quick fighter than the heavy hitter fighter.
Oh, I guess in that case we can go back to the cart to see if it has it.
Balzan just goes, I'll wait here for you guys. Still just looking across the different books.
Oh, and before we leave, another person in our party that is no longer with us, Samael, he had a ring I believe he used to talk to someone. Oh, I wonder if maybe that can get us in touch with Octomodus for you.
Oh, where's he at?
The ring or Samael?
Both?
I'm not entirely too sure where the ring is. Samael is somewhere.
At that, Avina, you walk through the door.
Also, Noah, you know where
Tate,
Samael
are you there?
is.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Is it Kelp who's having computer issues? Or, Kelp. Is it Jared who's having computer issues?
Yeah, Jared's having computer issues.
What kind of computer issues?
I don't know.
Okay. In that case, Avina, you walk in through the front door. just in time to hear Arim say, "I don't know."
No, I said, he's somewhere.
Sorry. To say, he's somewhere.
Who's somewhere?
No? Oh, hi, Vina. Samael.
Ah.
Anyway, Avina, we were just about to head over to the card to see if it had a liquid to Tucson.
Black Star Sapphire.
Right. Apparently we need it along with what he has on his person to buy the guild? All guild?
Yes, there was a chest that Dr. Mouse left instructions to.
Didn't Octanos already leave us the guild?
I think this is more for the deed to the property here.
Deed? I thought we just owned it once he gave it to us.
We're not the only people who have been employed by him to work for the guild.
As soon as Avina said that, and while Tucson is saying that, Balzar just starts laughing because he finds it really stupid to think you just instantly own a building. No offense,
Excuse me.
it's just that's what he does.
Well,
This isn't
excuse
fucking
me, but
Monopoly.
She's used to, elven laws, and elves aren't very stickler when it comes to deeds and shit.
Oh,
I would assume.
Yes, they are, more or less. Maybe not your
Also-
village, but...
I would find them
Also-
to be more so than most other people.
Right.
Well, and plus there's the fact that, like, I was in a we were in a mingled village where it would probably still be pretty important.
I'd say probably the least the most, like, free-willed of where you live would be either orc or gnome tape, because gnomes kind of just teleport in and out of wherever the fuck they want, more or less, and orcs just kind of live as tribes if they're not the human-orc hybrid known as a half-orc, whom work for the dwarves.
Or your face.
What about halflings?
Halflings really don't have an area, they're just intermixed with human.
Must be really confusing.
Or no, they're intermixed with gnome, sorry. Gnome is where a lot of species are, including
Must
like
also be very
the
confusing.
sentient, or not sentient, but the more intelligent goblins. You guys are creating a village of stupid goblins.
Excuse me. We'll make them smart. We'll educate them.
Fair enough.
You will
How
go
get
to
this
school.
trove of treasure.
Anyway, so yeah, Balzar just looks at Avina then and goes, "So while they go and look at your cart, I was gonna stay here. Do you wish to stay here, Avina, or do you wish to go with them?"
At this point, I'm just
I
letting her know
would.
before she even gets a chance to respond.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna stay here.
Tucson, I assume, goes with Arim.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm also gonna be right back. And Marcus.
Okay.
You have a date.
So the two of you head on up. And once you reach, if you look at the city map, about here, you see Perthros walking this way. This entire time, Zephyr has been dealing with the horse stableman, trying to make him understand how Samael isn't the person in charge of Elfons anymore, and he's the person in charge of Elfons now. And then once realizing that he doesn't quite look like a normal human, and he looks more like a different human, Zephyr trying to explain, like, oh, no, see, yeah, no, see, this is what I am, but I'm much more, I'm better at it. He's just having a grand old time. But while that's all going on, Arim and Tucson are walking up and they see Perthros walking with a gnome. Or, not a gnome, Jesus. A dwarf. And this dwarf is shaved. How could he, Arim? He isn't showing his dwarven man age with a beard.
Dwarven mayonnaise? What the fuck?
I don't know. I
heard
assume
What
that's
did
how
you-
mayonnaise.
That's how they decided.
Noah, I did too, and I'm like, wait, no, he said mayonnaise.
Rub
Makes
the
more sense than mayonnaise.
rub the
Right.
rub the magic unicorn horn, get magic unicorn mayonnaise.
But in all actuality, for real though, you see Tucson walking up with Cheide. So, if you wish to interact, go ahead and
Wait.
interact. I'm sorry that you have to play 2 characters, Noah.
So wait, fucking Cal switch places with the fucking other dwarf?
No?
You said Tucson walks up with Jade.
Perthros walks up with Cheide.
Oh, you did, okay. Yeah, my brain.
Sorry. Perthros is walking up with Jade while Arim is walking up with Tucson. Sorry that you have to play potentially 2 characters, Noah.
It's
Don't
fine.
worry, we'll make it a third soon enough.
What is he, Lamb? Creating all the characters all the time?
Do you guys interact with one another?
So, we might have a new guy.
For the guild?
Wait, was that Tucson or was that the other dude?
Good question.
Oh, so you are part of the guild.
The Ild.
Actually, voice differences will help.
I'll take that as a yes.
Real quickly, do you have Arim scripted to stay gray?
What? No. Wait. What? Not gray. He's white. His mark is white.
It's because I just changed it. Now it says red. Huh.
Why would I script a
Every-
piece of...
Every time I tried to change it to white, it just swapped over to gray.
I don't know what to tell you.
Lamb, I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Oh,
If he does it himself, then, you know, but I can't force it.
oh well, no, I wasn't saying you were going to.
No,
That
a lamb
would
really
break
wants
the
you to
point.
have a conversation with yourself.
Like Perthros was just gonna stay weirdly quiet.
Anyway, go ahead and continue. Sorry. I didn't mean to get us off track with trying to change the Arim color.
Well, if you're looking to join the guild, we're a little busy at the moment, but you can stay inside with the other 2. We're in the building just back there, and I'll point towards it. Thanks for the help. I'll be right over there, and I'll be waiting for you guys to show up.
So, Perthos, do you do anything while Jade real quickly rushes past you and goes towards the guild hall?
I mean, I might check my wallet, but other
Okay.
than that,
I think it's there.
You actually have 2 more gold in there than you thought.
is that an actual thing, or are you just?
No.
bullshitting?
One of those 2 golds turns into a chocolate coin. The other one turns into what looks like a chocolate coin, but then you realize there is a razor blade hidden inside of it.
And then you find a third one that eats gold coins.
You find a mimic gold coin that specifically eats gold coins. What does it give in return, you may be asking? Gold
Get all?
coins.
Oh.
It eats a gold coin to create a gold coin.
It's an alchemist, but it can only turn gold into gold.
Exactly. Anyway, Jade is hurrying off. What do the rest of you 3 do then?
So, Perthros, we're heading over to the card to see if it had a, black star something sapphire, I think.
Alright. I'm going to, go help Zephyr. I don't know if he's struggling or if he's just trying to screw with the dude right now. He's trying to get the horse back in the stable.
Well, the cart's with them, right? So, I mean, I guess we'll be tagging along now with us? Or we'll be tagging along with you?
Right. I thought you were going to the Dwarven District. I'm half asleep at the moment. I apologize.
Well, if that's the case, we should keep heading down and get to that cart.
Alright, you all head up, and since I don't think Zephyr's player is joining, I will take control of him. You see him finally wrapping up with the guy at the counter. Alphonse being attached, or not attached, but being stabled, and yeah, that's it. That's what you see. The cart isn't there, though.
The cart isn't?
Right. Zephyr turns around and looks at you guys and goes, "Oh, hey, guys." I'm trying to emulate him as much as possible. I'm sorry.
So how did negotiations go?
They went surprising, but I think everything's handled now.
Did you put
He
the cart
sounds a little
somewhere?
different.
Yeah, because I can't emulate Jared perfectly.
I was about to say, are you like sick or something? Your voice is a bit off there.
Yes, I have the flu. Sorry. Anyway.
Don't worry, get him a flute. He'll be fine.
They used one of their horses to take our cart back to our guild hall.
Alright.
Did you guys need me for something?
Well, apparently they needed the cart for something.
Black star or sapphire?
Let's just go to the guild hall. Nope, that's not what Zephyr said. Zephyr would probably say, okay. So now you know that your cart is back at your guys' personal guild hall. So, if you wish, that's where you go.
That is where I'll be going then.
Yep.
I already figured, screw it, might as well follow him. It's not like I'm doing anything else.
Alright, you guys walk all the way over to the personal guild hall, and lo and behold, there's your cart in its spot. You guys did walk past someone that was on a horse, so you're assuming that must have been him. But once you get there, there's your cart. Nothing looks like it's been touched.
Okay,
Looks
let's see
like
if it has.
it's there.
I'm not seeing it anywhere.
There was things that you guys got that wasn't in that list that was posted.
The list was also everything that we actually put into the cart, so if something was put into it between the time that me and Jared left the dungeon to put things into it and us actually doing this now, it's not on that list.
Right. Zephyr takes a moment and goes, "Oh." Because I'm just going to say he has it. And, pulls out what looks like a sapphire that is black and a star.
Wait,
He probably got it out of that fucking couch.
were we actually given one at some point
Yeah.
during the dungeon?
You were. Along with a blood ruby, some
Okay.
pearls.
Yeah, this is when he was couch diving.
Yeah.
He then goes, wait, you guys were looking for this, right?
Yes. Again, I have it.
Apparently Zephyr can hear for like a mile because we didn't say that in front of him. No.
His mind was distracted. Roll me a dex real quick, Noah. What'd you get?
10.
Alright, well. He hands it towards you, and a weird-looking bird, we'll call it, swoops down, snatches the sapphire out of Zephyr's hand, and flies off towards the, not there, towards the Dragon District.
Can I still see it?
Actually, it's a big bird. It flies off towards the Elven District.
Can I still see it?
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot it with an acid arrow.
What's the range on it?
It is a long-range spell.
I know. I just want to know.
I'm trying to figure that out myself because this isn't the thing that tells me that distance.
Camera?
400 feet plus 40 feet per level.
Oh. Weird.
So I can shoot 520 feet.
Okay. Yeah, he's well within range. I just want to know how far the range was. Make your range touch attack.
$18.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's like what, 2d4? Takes 4 damage.
Alright. You hit it, and the bird looks injured, and it keeps going. It's still within range if you want to attack again.
Do 6 seconds pass?
Yep.
It takes 5 more damage.
As you hit it, it seems to start to dissipate.
I
Oh.
didn't hit it the second time. That was the continuation of acid damage.
Oh, gotcha. Then before you shoot, it seems to start to melt away. But then it just kind of poofs into smoke and it falls a little bit further. And then you see what looks like some sort of summoning circle. Obviously someone is using a summon spell. And you see a rock appear. The ROC Big Bird rock.
Ah!
And it grabs what was left of the bird and the stone. But obviously the bird disappears.
Just gonna
You pretty
go
much
look at it
melted
and
the
like,
thing to fucking nothingness.
For the love of...
And
Can we
it
not
flies.
do anything without having our shit messed with?
It flies over the Elven District. You can see the shimmer as it drops the rock, and then flies into another what appears to be summoning circle as it disappears. There must be a summoner over there.
No kidding. Perthros was saying that line earlier. That wasn't out of character.
I know.
Okay, I was just
Okay.
making sure that everyone else did.
What line in particular?
Can we not just have something happen without having our shit messed with?
Oh.
So, I have to go kick the shit out of the summer now? Or should we get the guards and have a manhunt?
We should probably file a complaint with the guard first.
Well, I mean, if we're supposed to be the guild now, aren't we in charge of the guard?
I don't think so. Like, right? Isn't the guard a separate entity from what the guild was?
You actually never knew. You did know that Metweo and Octomenos and Zenoa, as examples, were very powerful beings, so either they controlled it by fear, maybe they controlled it by actual city power, so to say, or maybe they were using magic and just forcing everyone in the city to do their whim. You literally have no idea. They never told you how the government of the city functions. You've always just assumed.
Maybe Zephyr knows. Maybe he's read all those books.
He kind of gives you a look like he has no idea either. Which is slightly saddening to him, because he realizes there's holes in his knowledge of the city.
And in his book. Because book sex.
Right, book sex.
But we should probably go file a complaint with the guard first. And then deal with it.
Fine.
Lamb, roll me a knowledge arcana.
$27.
Perfect. After making the agreements of going
The
over
DC
there,
was 28.
you stop for a very momentary moment. I'm not too sure how Perthros would react to this, but all the really powerful entities, theoretically to you, are gone. But this is when you realize either that's someone with a wand the exact same as mine, and they know how to use it to summon the rock, or that's an extremely powerful spellcaster, because that's a 9th level spell.
Or they had a scroll.
Or they had a scroll. Either way, it's someone who has access to something really strong.
I'm just gonna keep that nugget of information to myself for now.
Okay. Now, being a rock, you're pretty sure it's not an entity of evil. You're not thinking, oh god, they're going to blow up the city. But it's still...
They're still messing with our shit.
Right. So, while you guys decide to do that, Zephyr says he's going to unload the cart into the house so people don't steal all the stuff.
I will help him with this, actually.
So it's going to be Perthros and Arid going, or Perthros and Tucson going to go check out the Elven district. Okay. So the two of you head off that way. Go ahead and do some role play checks. I also have to do the exact same thing. So give me a second. Just have your characters talk to one another about whatever.
So, Perthros, anything you want to tell me? Because looked like that guy used magic.
Huh?
Do you know anything we should suspect? Did Lamb die?
No, I was muted. I apologize. There's a lot of possibilities, but that magic really isn't my specialty. And there are a lot of different options for what could have happened.
Either way, we might be able to get the gem elsewhere, but I'm wondering why someone here would need it.
I'm just wondering why we can't go like a couple days without having some fucking shit like this happen.
I blame magic.
Blame that too.
Says the guy with the magic key.
It's mechanically magic.
And the pendant for picking locks and pushing buttons.
And now I just can't help that, okay?
Right. And I can totally help the fact that if I don't cast magic, I kind of explode.
What'd I miss?
Exploding locks and magic.
Wait, is Perthros afraid that if he doesn't use magic, he'll explode?
Well, he's exaggerating.
Gotcha. Alright, now that I'm back, as Perthros says that, slight exaggeration, you guys go through the entranceway from this district of the church area to the district of the elven area that you have yet to be in. This is a very...
I've been there.
You've been there. It's a very peculiar area, especially since it's your first time, Tucson. And as you guys walk along the, I guess, obvious pathway that you're supposed to go along, you realize that this is one massive building around a more or less courtyard. Roll me a spot. Both of you.
What was I rolling again?
Spot. What'd you get, Lamb?
I ain't see shit with a 6.
Okay. And Noah?
12.
Alright, well, with those rolls, in the middle of this courtyard is some sort of structure with a tree in the middle, and leaning against the tree is a hooded figure.
Organization 13.
As you approach closer and closer, the hooded figure, you realize, is female and has a staff. The staff, as you get a little closer, you realize is topped with a sickle and a glowing ball within it.
So am I correct in assuming that you took our shit?
As you say that, she looks up, and you notice that she is not Zenoa, but has a lot of the exact same things going on as her. Yes. I merely wanted to meet you.
What?
You know we
Why
have
do you have
Guildhall,
to-
right?
It's like there are 2 places you can find us. You don't have to. Okay. Do you need something?
She's walking towards you guys.
Perthros just has one hand covering his face, like, why?
Totally.
Why?
Don't worry, Perthros. Donsky can get much worse.
You say that.
You're the one who can't unglue your hand from your face.
You're the one who got killed by a Baylor. Well, kind of.
As she gets closer, she goes, to ensure that you two remain calm. Taps the staff, and Perthros, you feel your magic become useless as she casts clearly something to nullify magic around her.
Okay, now I'm more
RPG
useless
terms,
than
we call
normal.
that silence.
That totally keeps me more calm.
No, it's called anti-magic, which is a thing. She goes, I'm not going to attack, but I don't need to risk you damaging this precious site.
You mean the city?
She takes a second and then points at the pavilion there. Pavilion, whatever.
Unless you have something you intend to have us fight here, I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, not according to Zenoa. She hands out the Black Star sapphire to you.
Okay. Oh,
After you take it, she goes,
sapphire.
so here's the deal.
Well, bye. We got
So
what we needed.
I mean,
so
you can do
here's
that
the
if you
deal.
want.
You guys are going to need to keep your guild halls manned, as in people in charge of them. Along with that, the, I guess really powerful entities, we'll say. The bosses of my boss, and even my own boss, really don't want to have to come back and, in her boss's, Octmenos's terms, fix your fuck-ups. So, I guess don't fuck up.
Yeah, because we totally intend to fuck up all the time.
I can cover at least part of that. I was kind of planning on not going out and dying to things again. I was thinking more about managing the guild.
Perfect. There you go. Well, nevertheless, as you find ruins, we know you found one, you'll find teleportations. And she points at the thing behind her. I'm assuming you figured out this is one?
Yeah, but we don't exactly have the materials to fix damaged or broken ones.
She looks at you. Not my problem. Fix them, and they're yours. Use them. That's about it. Just to make sure you guys knew that by getting that deed, you now have the building, and you have the responsibility from Octmenos. So, yeah, you're being watched by basically gods. And literally gods. And gods of gods.
Even when I'm using the restroom?
Depends on which god. Some of them, yes.
That's comforting.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, they could see through your... Some of them could just see through your clothes anyway, so I mean...
It's a good
There's
way
not
to
much you
commune
can do
with
about it.
certain gods.
I mean, if you want to know about how fun they are in bed, I'm sure me and Zenoa could both tell you all about... She takes a look at your faces, realizing you really don't give a fuck, and... Right. Well, I'm gonna go. And you two have fun. Oh, and if you do fuck up, it might not even be Zenoa or Octomenos or Metweo or any of them that deal with you. It might be, like, me.
Okay.
But I don't like to get my hands dirty. So I'll probably just summon a whole bunch of things from the outer planes and have them show up here and attack you.
Okay.
And maybe the city. I mean, I don't really care. She takes a moment and goes, huh. I was really hoping for at least a bead of sweat.
I mean,
Alright, well,
even if I was really worried about that, I'm not exactly able to do much right now, so.
she just smiles and actually walks over and gives you a hug and just says in your ear, Hail Hydra. No, she just smiles and like walks between the two of you and taps Perthros on the shoulder and goes, I know, and just keeps walking. If you turn around, she's definitely walking with some swagger, shaking her ass, because why not? She's flirtatious, I guess. So you have your Black Star Sapphire.
Hey, Perthros, play your cards right. Maybe one day you'll serve Octomenos too. And maybe you'll meet her again. Well, let's go
What
back.
does that have to do with anything?
Ah, you didn't turn around, did you?
No.
A story for another time.
So you go back to your personal guild hall instead of the guild hall?
We got the stuff. Time to go to the door.
Door?
Zephyr looks at Arim and goes, I can handle the rest of it myself if you want to take care of this.
Alright. Oh, on the way over, I'll be making a comment to Tucson saying, I don't know why you didn't just go there to begin with, considering you don't really need me for this.
You never know.
So, before the two of you show up, Tate, Avina is in the building with Balasar. Do you do anything? Say anything?
Oh, yeah. I have so many questions to ask you. But first, I'm hungry. We should... It's probably been a while. Are you hungry? We can go get something to eat.
One of us needs to stay in the building in case some random person shows up.
True.
How about this? I'll stay here. You go to one of the local stores. Go buy us some bread and meat and bring it back. I'll try out more of your cooking. Someone's offered to try a Venus cooking. My god.
Hell hath frozen over. The end times are nigh.
I'm not even sure what to say. I think Avina just, her tail's just kind of, because she's still got 3. Her tails flick around. She's like, I'm on it. Turns around and heads out.
Okay. You rush out without even taking a little bit of time to notice that there was a dwarf walking in. You were just kind of like yep, hi, whatever, walking past him to go to a store. Where do you go?
Probably just to the market to buy some fresh ingredients.
What do you buy?
Is rabbit still prevalent?
Yes.
I don't know,
Yes.
did Lamb summon a horde of bunnies again? Or a horde?
It's
No,
still-
now it's a whole
it's
bunch
still-
of butterfly meat.
They took that horde of bunnies, made a bunny farm, and now they sell it for meat. It's a very profitable business.
It's butter. Marcus, can it be butterfly meat?
No, it's not butterfly meat. It's just rabbits.
Oh, I know what it is. Health pixie meat. He gets it enough.
You find a market to find bread and meat.
Rabbit meat.
Congratulations, you found bread and meat. Although,
Bread meat.
unless you're like
probably some veggies.
ripping up the rabbit meat, that's gonna be a weird sandwich.
Who said anything
They're
about
not
a
like
sandwich?
massive rabbits. Okay. Write down somewhere what you're gonna buy, and I'll come back to you.
Okay.
I'll tell you if you find everything or not and how much it cost. So while she's out, Jade, a fox woman runs past you. And before you can even say anything to her, she's gone. She is down the street, looking happy as can be. And you could see inside the door there was someone inside the building.
Well, I was told I was supposed to go inside the building, so that's where I'm gonna go.
So you enter in?
Yep.
Alright, you enter in, and behind the counter is a cloaked figure, and it looks like he's rummaging around the shelves.
Excuse me. Could I get a word?
He turns around and looks at you. You realize he is a dragonborn. Sure, what's the word?
Well, I was, told
That's
to...
more than one word.
Bit of a smartass, are we?
Hey, yup. What can I do for you, Sonny?
I was told to come here to possibly join the guild.
Well, I'm not part of them. Technically.
You're
I'm
just
hating-
rummaging around this stuff.
Well, I'm hanging out with ones like that fox girl that you just saw run past you. But, maybe I'll join them. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I'm a bit out of place.
You're telling me I haven't seen anyone like you around.
Well, I honestly couldn't tell you where my kind is. But, huh.
Well,
Do you mean
maybe...
to tell me that the Dragonborn have died off?
Well, maybe your kind's right in front of you. I'm gonna change form.
Okay. And you turn into...
Dragonborn.
So mind you, remember how long it lasts. It's not permanent, but...
Yeah.
He looks at you for a moment, and quickly rummages across a couple of scrolls that were left over in the place. Finds one, picks it up, does something with it. His eyes glow. He looks at you and goes, "Well, that is interesting. So you're not one of them, but you're like them." He puts the scroll down, the words in it now having been used. The scroll useless. On it says, true scene. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit weird.
What do you know of your parents?
I know my dad was frisky. At least that's what I've heard.
Ah, so it's your father's side. Well, I'll give you a secret. I personally know a lot more about you than you probably know about you. Tell me something. How old do I look?
Hmm. '30s?
You can mimic, but you don't know. If you... Looking at you, you mimicked me relatively well. I'm 175. You look to be about 158. On your... form. But...
Could I quickly interject in a moment?
Yeah. Yeah?
As I was putting things away, I forgot to do actually look for something. So I'm gonna turn to Tucson and Berthros and say, go ahead without me. I need to head back to the guild hall, look for a ring for Balzan.
Okay.
So he had headed back. Back into this part of it then. So yeah, he goes, you look like you're trying to mimic about 158. But you want to know the real secret? My age isn't the secret. You want to know the real secret?
Yeah.
I'm from the past. I traveled through time. Forbidden magic. You know nothing of this being forbidden magic. Technically, it's not even really known magic.
So, what, do you here to stop some great evil, or did you just want to, like, go to a time where the economy was better and there were more jobs and stuff like that?
Oh, dear heavens, no. This timeline, or time period, not timeline, this time period is honestly missing a lot of what I had, so something big must have happened from my time. But, as far as that goes, no, I was sent here because of the doing of my king and my deity. As far as why, I wasn't told. Do you want to know something about half of your blood, though? What your other blood's purpose was?
Sure.
You were spies. He just gets a smile on his face. I'm gonna have to watch you.
You know, if I was a good spy, I probably wouldn't have shown you my hand like that.
Ah, but some things are just in the blood. They're just in the soul. I'm sure you're one that's always... not clever. I'm sure you're one that's always curious, wanting to know, wanting to talk. After all, I keep talking to you, and you're not becoming uninterested in the conversation.